Hi everyone, long time no see. I know. I had some things come up. So, I also, along with fighting my cancer, I had spine surgery. I've had two so far. The first one was 12 years ago, and the second one was 10 years ago. I have a fusion that's in L4, L5. So I have 2 titanium rods and 4 titanium screws. I also have a bone graft over that area. Almost two weeks ago now, or I'm on just starting week 2. I can't remember. It's been crazy around here. I was in my kitchen and cleaning up, and you know how when we're in the kitchen and cleaning, you get some drops of water on the floor or cleaner or whatever, because you start at the top and you start working your way down. So cabinets, counters, sinks, work your way down. I slipped. Yeah, I know, right? I slipped in the water. I didn't fall. My foot slipped maybe 2 inches. Just kind of. But in that happening, I had a twinge of pain and I felt a pop. Spooked the hell out of me. So, that being said, I'm an independent, stubborn person. Hi, Taurus here, party of one. And I was like, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to take some ibuprofen, 800 milligrams of it, and I'm going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Because I go to the doctor in the hospital so much that I was just like, no, not today. Not doing it. Boy, was that a mistake. So, went to bed after the second dose of ibuprofen, because the first time when it happened, it was like at 3 o'clock, and I went to bed around 10 that evening. I was like, it's going to be fine. I slept on and off, trying to find a place that was comfortable to sleep, which was hard. I woke up around 4 a.m. and I could not feel my right leg. Like, if I pushed on it, you get that pins and needles feeling, like the limb's falling asleep because you've been sitting on it for too long. And the bottom of my foot, period, I cannot feel. Like, you could stab it and I'm not going to feel it. I'm not going to flinch. I'm just going to be like, huh? Yeah. So that's not good. So I ended up going to the local ER, which is about 22 minutes away, because I don't go to the emergency room that's 10 minutes away because of lots of reasons that I'm not even getting into right now. But I wouldn't send my neighbor's dog to that hospital, mainly because it's going to die. So, went to the one 22 minutes away, which is Burger Hospital. It's Ohio Health owned. Went up there. Now, why they have an emergency room, it's more like a triage ER, because it's small, which is fine, because I just need to know, hey, what's going on? My biggest fear was, oh my God, I have cracked or broken that bone graft because of the osteoporosis that I have, because of all the treatments for the cancer that I have. So I was like, I need to know right away if that bone graft is okay. That was my biggest thing. Yes, I can't walk. Yes, I'm in pain. Yes, all the things, right? But I need to know. So I went up there, had an x-ray, had a CT with no contrast, more radiation for me. And they were like, the bone graft is fine. And I was like, thank God. And they were like, so you have a spine surgeon? And I said, yes, I do, because I regularly have x-rays to make sure that there's no haloing that is around the screws, because it's not uncommon for so long after you've had a spine fusion that those screws can start to back out, and it creates haloing. No haloing, that's good. But they were like, you still see your spine surgeon? And I said, yes, I do, at OSU. And they were like, you're going to need to get in to see them. Didn't elaborate, which I hate, because it's like, y'all saw something. So I have been dragging a leg around since then, and been in wheelchairs. I sit. If I need to go to the bathroom, like, I have to get down out of the bed, off the sofa, and kind of drag myself there. Yay, upper body strength. We're really putting it to the test. To get in there, to get up on the good leg, to get on the toilet, to get off the toilet. I mean, like, this is a whole shit show. Like, a whole shit show. So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. Not being able to walk. Not able to drive. Not able to do the regular things that I normally do. Chores and my pet care and, all the things that I'm supposed to do on a daily basis. Can't do them. I have to sit. Which I probably should have been making more TikToks, but your mental health goes to shit as well. Reached out to my wacko, which is what I call my counselor, because she knows I'm crazy. And she's like, you've got to find something in your everyday that makes you happy, that makes you feel like you have self-worth, that, makes you want to get up and do things, even if it's only to get up, get dressed, and sit. So today is the first day that I've done that. I got up, and thank God my husband already put a pot of coffee on, because he knows the world is not safe if I do not have my coffee. I got dressed, even got the wig, did the hat, because I was not messing with the part, because I can't sit in that chair. I sit in that chair and I have stabbing pains that run down my leg and in my hip and then up my back. So I have to sit off. Like, I look like I'm, a freaking bum the way that I'm sitting. But I have to, because otherwise I'm in pain, or I need to lay flat. But if I lay flat, I need to have my legs elevated, which is a whole nother shit show. Because, I'm 45, and I haven't done any abdominal crunches in, since God was a child, and I do not have the abs for that. That's also where my tumors are, the majority of them. So, here I am, sitting, dressed, got my lashes on, which I found out I lost more of my lashes. So putting my falsies on, which I love them, they're beautiful, was a whole nother adventure. Something that normally takes, 12 to 15 minutes took me almost an hour and a half. But they're on, and I feel better with them on. I don't know. Trying to make it. I go Wednesday to see my spine surgeon. My daughter's going to take me, thank God. Because my husband needs to work, because we do not have enough money with me not working. So thank God I have adult kids, right? I'll keep you posted on what all happens. Probably gonna make some more TikToks today because I'm bored.